we haven't been able to get on it before when we've come down. We're still on the Paddington arm.
Don't really want to go on it again.
But yeah, unless you're desperate, I wouldn't bother. It's next to, is it like a abandoned pub? And there was a guy there when we got there tomorrow.
There's people living in it, I don't know what.
Yeah, and it's all been like smashed up inside, he said. It's very nice actually. He came over, he says don't moor here, which we weren't intending to, but it was like it's a bit dodgy. And we sort of made a swift exit because you thought there was sort of people living in the garden.
There's people coming and going.
There was people sort of
staring at me.
Yeah, sort of staring at us while we were filling with water. So we decided we had enough water and we left. We are on our way to Little Venice, and as you know, if you've watched our vlogs, we've been quite lucky in getting a mooring spot on the facilities. But just in case we don't, we can deploy the bike CCV to take the cassette and the bins and stuff, but not water, so that's why we stopped there. I think we've probably got enough, didn't we, for now? Water.
Yeah, I've got quite a bit.
Yeah,
you
didn't need loads, but we've got a couple of washers to do, and if we get a spot at Little Venice, we'll have a look, and if we need some, we'll top up.
We've got enough for what we need.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
That's good then. It's a nice cruising day. I don't know if you can see the cloud there. It's been so hot. It's been like 29 degrees, been baking on the boat since I got back from Jersey. I can't handle that kind of heat. This for me is nice. It's warm, got the cloud. I don't mind some grey cloud. Just can't handle that heat because you don't want to do anything. Right, we're off on our way to Paddington. 2 nights in the basin and then on to the River Lea for a new navigation. We can't wait now because I think Chris has you've had enough of London now, haven't you, really? Too many people, too much noise.
It's ready for a change.
It's a sensory overload when you live on a boat, really. All the noise, and I mean, I love London, love it.
It's good.
But sometimes you just need a little break before you go back to it. So we're ready for a break, aren't we?
Yeah.
So, although we've got 2 days in Paddington now, but
Been down here a while.
yeah, we have a good while. Right, I will show you anything interesting along the way. You won't need your windlass, and we'll see you in a bit. Don't know if you can see if I can get it pop up in the distance. We've had a cormorant for about the last 10 minutes following the boat, doing a bit of fishing. Can you see it just come up then? Gone under. Very cool. Chris said.
Okay, on another cold
Yeah.
rain straight in it.
Yeah, go straight in. Well, we've got it here, and the lock's set in our favour, so we're going to sneak right in there. There's hardly anyone around, look. Not like yesterday, there was thousands when we came in. So we're going to sneak in here and sneak out for any gongoozlers get us. Trusty Weatherspoons, little ripper. Right, so here we are in Camden. No one here, look. No one here. I'll get this lock set. So weirdly quiet here. 9 o'clock on a Sunday morning, but this is where we ate yesterday. Sat down there, wandered all the way around here, got all the mess, lazy people, put it in the bin. It's not hard. Got a little friend helping us over there, look. So Camden lock done, main lock, now we're on the next one. And I'll fill you in on the plans. Oh, they've all been open for us as well. I don't know if a boat's come up earlier. On to the next lock. Lock number 3 of the day. Still not got round to doing that lock. Right, Captain. It's concentrating, yeah. Right, shut this lock and go to the next one. Chris is doing his boat jobs, look. So we're just moored up by the lock, filling with water. He's doing his boat jobs. Lovely here. They were filming the landscape artist there over the weekend. It's pretty cool to see. Loads of bars, pub, shops, all sorts of stuff down there. Right, we're just coming into St Pancras Lock. I don't think I filmed this last time because I think we had Lockies on who helped us, so I was chatting. Lovely though, isn't it? Beautiful buildings. Right, better go and shut the gate. Doing the jobs. Okay then, so we think, is this the right one?
I don't know, because there's a tree.
Anyone know if that's the right one?
There'll be a time of silence, isn't there? Perhaps over there.
Right, we think this one over here is the entrance to the River Lea.
At the top.
Yeah. So that's where we went before when we carried on down to Limehouse. Better do the horn actually, look.
Maybe it's the right one because we're going up it now.
It says welcome to the Hereford Union Canal. to new waters for us. Never been here before.
Industrial version of starting the pasture.
Yeah. Bridge number 2 on this canal. So basically on this to the left, just behind this housing, is still Victoria Park. Keep your eyes peeled for a mooring. Right, it's number 3 locked on. Didn't get a chance to film much because there've been people around and faffing and whatnot. The sun's come out after the rain earlier, so we're hoping just to cruise a little bit further down here. Hold on, let me turn you around. Okay, so if we went down, that way, that would be back down to Paddington Basin, which we might be doing on the way back once we've done all the Lea, because we might got the Thames again, but to Paddington this time. But we are going left up the River Lea. London Stadium there, look.
Oh yeah. So all the green stuff.
Yeah. This is really interesting, just wandering down here. You perhaps have to press pause to read that. Morning. It's a little bit chilly today, although I'm not going to complain because after all that hot weather I'd rather it be like this, and I think it's going to get warmer, isn't it, later in the day? I think Kimmy's got his body warmer on. We are cruising up the River Lea after having a couple of nights in one spot. It is, like people said, quite difficult to get a mooring on here. There's a lot of boats, and if you're happy to double moor, then you'll probably be alright. So that's when 2 boats moor next to each other. You'll be okay as long as the person on the towpath side's happy for you to moor next to them. But other than that, at the moment it's a little bit of a struggle to find anywhere. So we set off early, it's about 8:30 now, just so that if we have to have a long cruising day to find a spot, then we've got plenty of time. And at the moment we're not in a sort of massive rush to be anywhere. It's Tuesday today, next week I'm going to Newark Book Festival, so on the Thursday we need to be somewhere near we can seagulls swooping over. We need to be somewhere near where we can hire a car, but at the moment we're okay just to cruise and see what happens. Now you might not need your windlass today because we do have some locks to do, but I think we're going to need the key as they are electronic ones. That's the right word, isn't it? Electric.
Yeah.
Electronics and stuff. Automatic.
Look at that one.
Oh yeah, I've got my words. I can't spin you around quick enough. There's a moorhen stood on a bag of rubbish. Anyway, we'll see what we see, and I will video as usual, and see you in a bit. On the mooring front, so we have seen along this stretch quite a lot really, haven't there? But they're mostly against sort of the concrete walls like that, and then you've got these ones to tie onto as well. So there is a possibility to moor. I mean, these aren't too bad depending on how shallow it is. I wouldn't be too keen on the concrete ones though, because they're right next to the path and it's really dusty. But there is stuff there. Again, there's another one here, look. Also depends on the size of your boat as well. I mean, ours is quite big, so we need a 60-foot space at least to get into. A lot more geese on this stretch. You can tell we're back on a river. Yeah, I think it is. Now, Sarah was asking me, does this River Lea go all the way to Gainsborough? Or is that a different River Lea?
Goes to Paddington.
Right. We were just about to go in that lock because we saw from a YouTuber, Will, he went in the locks on the right, but then a woman came down there and waved us to go in that lock, so we're going to go see what's happening. Right, so we're in the lock, which is filling slowly. This is like a paddle one. I think we probably should have come in this lock, and then these are the electric ones. Well, that was the right palaver with that lock. Now Chris is over there. He's got to try and pick me up because there was nowhere to stop to get on. There's a heck of a lot of weed up there, and I've somehow got to get back on the boat. So this is going to keep going, yeah? Right, I'm keeping going. They can't get in there to get me, so oh well. I wanted to get a bit more exercise, so here we go. Just keep walking. maybe until, I don't know, I think it's a little distance till the next lock, so we'll see. Oh well, I deserve a coffee, won't I, after this? Right, this seems to be working. So those gates were open when I got here. So I pressed that and held it to close them. And the sluices were already down, so I didn't need to have to do that. And then I pressed that once and that's opening them, look. So fingers crossed, it'll all go smoothly. There's a boat under there, look. Well, that went reasonably successfully. I played lucky, did all the very, very hard job of pressing the buttons. Just have to remember to take my keys. I'm not used to doing these ones. Chris has just popped over there to check, 'cause apparently the Elsan was broken. So he's going to go and see if that's working. And then we'll see what we do from now. It's just started spitting. Right, so everyone else has left. Just waiting for Chris to moor up so that he can pick me up. And then I'll close the gates. That is clear of that. So what am I doing? Closing the gates. So press and hold there, look. Right, that's the job done. Let's get back to the boat. Right, Chris is wheeling the cassette over because the Elsan is broken over there, but he's going to try and tip it down the toilet because that's pretty much our only option if the Elsan's broken. And the boater's doing the same over there. So I'm going to make a coffee. I've decided to come inside because I've got very important jobs to do. Nothing to do with the fact it's raining. We did that last lot. I think I showed you that, didn't I? I was quite proud of myself though because I did. There's 3 boats in there, and no one sank and no one died. So result. We are going to cruise now, probably until we find a mooring spot, because with the weather being a bit grim we might as well just moor up if we find somewhere. If not, we'll be doing another lock, and I'm not sure if that is a automatic one or windlass. We shall see. Time to have coffee in a bit. Do you prefer the sun or the rain? Look at that face. It's not happy. It's a bit wet. After all that dodgy weather today, look at this we've got now. Just been for a walk. Moored the boat up here. It's a bit tricky to get in. A bit tough to get the pins in. It's beautiful mooring. So if all goes well, we might stay here and sort out these, finish painting them, and then I think, what did you say about the covers? We need to, all the covers have started going, don't know if you can see in this light, bit green, yeah, and that needs repairing, so we might have a little bit of a clean of the covers. The weather's going to be nice. A few jobs done. Right, see you next week.